What's up, everybody? This is JR Wisdom, and I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. Thank all you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. So let's get right into it. Why women stay in relationships with low quality, lazy men. Talked about this topic in the past, and it seems that it is at an all-time high. And I've noticed this. It's women that I've spoken with who, and through my own personal business that I do via credit and the financial realm. I talk to women who have guys that are living with them. You got women on social media bragging about the ability to be able to kick a man out at will, or bragging about the fact that she takes care of a man, which is the weirdest thing to me ever. And being a man, you have to have some type of pride about yourself as far as this goes, and not just leeching off of a woman or depending on a woman as if she was your mother to clean, cook, bring home the bacon, the proverbial bacon, so to speak, and do everything for you. I don't get that. So after, doing my own research and talking to different women and kind of understanding why, it makes a lot of sense. And it all boils down to self-esteem. And I'm going to read a comment off a previous video that I did some years ago, similar to this topic, which I kind of talked about these same things, but now at that time, I didn't have quite the grasp on why it was that this was occurring. But it all comes down to self-esteem at the end of the day. A lot of women are in these situations or situationships, and it's really not going anywhere, and they're just hoping that the guy will somehow change and become this superstar and basically take care of everything, and he'll get on his feet and become this super entrepreneur. Anybody who's babied, you cannot impute that into someone. You cannot give them that. You can't motivate someone to do that. They have to be self-motivated. And the women who are bragging about doing this, bragging about being able to kick a man out of your apartment or your place, you sound stupid. And if you're doing it, you sound stupid. It's years upon years, and you got your kids around this dude, and you take better care of the man than you do your actual kids, which is a disgrace at the end of the day, if you're one of these ladies that are doing this. So it boils down to, like I said, to self-esteem. If you are more successful than the man in that aspect, where you have a place to stay, you have a job, you have food, which is really the bare minimum, which is every adult should have. If you're at that point and he has less than you, it doesn't force you to level up. It doesn't motivate you to level up, because he doesn't care at this point. He has no need to level up. So as long as you're above him and he's right here, you're in a point of contentment, of being able to have that control, so to speak. You can kick him out whenever you want. If he doesn't do as you say, he's got to go. And you probably kicked him out several times already, but he has a place to stay. You also may just have a fear of being alone, or by you taking care of him, he's going to need you. As this young lady says, she's absolutely right. It's that security of having a man around. You just want to have somebody around, even if you do have to control him with that, by dangling that carrot on a stick by the string. What does that say about you? What does that say about your relationship? For anybody where you have to control someone, or you have to take care of someone, and there's no reciprocity, there's nothing on the other end. It basically, you should have someone who This is a symbiotic relationship, so to speak. You guys should be a team, not one person carrying the load and one person be at the point where say I can kick you out whenever you want, whenever I want. If I get upset with you, so on and so forth. It's just like a child. You're taking care of a child, and you're conducting yourself like that, like you're raising this grown man, and I don't get it. So anyway, I'm gonna read this topic. This comment that this young lady left on my video. The video is called, and I'll link it on here at the end. Why do women enable deadbeat men yet complain? So she says this firsthand, right? Her comment, she says, I'm attracted to this kind of man and have had to do a lot of soul searching to figure out why. I learned from an early age that love meant taking care of others. So I don't wait, man, what? New shirt? Oh man, that's a heck of an edit. Sheesh. Anyway, back to the video. She says, so I don't feel valuable unless I'm a caregiver. That is until I've had enough. All my long-term relationships have been with men who were malingerers who tried to work the system for disability benefits. I've been single for 2 years now and have had to really evaluate myself. I will have to be very careful moving forward. Many of these women are accused of having a lack of compassion or unable to work through the relationship. They stay because they hope things will change. Listen, you hear it straight from her how she thinks about the situation, and this isn't uncommon. The hoping that things will change, I can make him better, I can focus his energy into becoming something. You are both adults coming into this relationship. It's not your job to do that. You're trying to raise a man to become something, and the only way that somebody is going to change is if it's emotionally compelling. If he hasn't made the change yet, or he's not making an attempt to better himself, you know these things ahead of time. So when you get to the point where you're moving this guy in, you're allowing him to drive your car like Jody and Baby Boy, and you're completely feeding him, providing him with money for whatever activities, maybe even supporting a drug habit, you are putting him in a position where he doesn't, or why get a job when you're handling everything? Some of these dudes will sit back and watch you struggle and not care about it. They your lights could be about to be cut off, and be like, okay, well, good luck, stay up, I hope it works out. You have to believe in yourself that you deserve better than this. And this isn't on any simp talk. This is just thinking to yourself, why am I in this situation? Why am I not dating on my level? When dating on your level, at least get with a guy who has the basic adult situation going on for himself. He has a job, he's got his own place, and he's able to handle his own bills. Not basically saying he needs help, because he shouldn't be needing the help from a woman. What does that say about you? What does that say about you? And what does that say about him as far as being a man? You're the patriarch. A man is supposed to be the protector. He's supposed to be there for security. He's supposed to be there to guide you. You shouldn't be guiding him. So once again, this whole situation, the women who we see on social media and who you hear bragging and talking crap about their boyfriend or their guy, you just look foolish. And it should make you examine yourself to the point where you're like, well, is this my comfort level? Is my comfort level being stagnant? Or if I was to get a man who is more successful or even on my level, would that force me to level up? Because there's just a certain, I think there's just a certain amount of power and control of being able to tell a man, get out, get lost, and to be able to brag about it, as opposed to him already being successful and him encouraging you and you trying to get your thing together. So with that being said, that's my thoughts on the situation. Look at yourself, look deep within yourself, and see what you're doing. If you have a mother, or even more so, if you have a father in your life and he's allowing this to go on, I know you're grown, but if you have a close relationship, no father is going to allow this to go on. So that's another thing we need to look at, but that's a different story. Date someone that's on your level. You can't make someone good for you. You can't. You guys are two individuals coming together. So I hope this video helps out. Make sure you guys, like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out all the links in the description. Check out the video. It'll be here somewhere, and the previous video. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. I'm out. Peace.